E bentornati in questo nuovo episodio su The Witcher 3. Buona domenica a tutti ragazzi. Ci eravamo lasciati nello scorso episodio dopo aver parlato con il barone, aver roggiato, come si dice a Lecce, aver cercato nel suo castello, nelle stanze per capire dove può essere la moglie, dove può essere la figlia, e siamo arrivati ad uno sciamano, un mago, uno stregone che ci ha fatto inseguire la sua capra, anzi andare a riprendere la sua capra che si era persa, e ci ha aiutato con una notizia, il botchling. Ma cos'è il botchling? Andiamo a leggerlo subitissimo nel bestiario. Ma prima di partire con questo video ragazzi, come sempre mi piace, commentate, iscrivetevi al canale e attivate la campanellina per non perdervi nessun altro contenuto. Cos'è il botchling? I botchling sono forse le creature più ripugnanti che i Witcher avranno mai il dispiacere di incontrare, nati da bambini non voluti, gettati senza un'adeguata sepoltura. Il loro aspetto è quello di un feto parzialmente decomposto, con le tenere carni deformate dall'odio, dalla paura e dalla malizia. Queste mostruose creature si cibano del sangue delle donne incinta, spinta da una folle fame che causa spesso la morte della vittima. Quindi sono delle creature maledette, nate appunto da dei feti, dei bimbi non voluti. E adesso dobbiamo ritornare a parlare con il barone per appunto dirgli che cosa è successo qua. Perché è tutto in fiamme? Perché è tutto in fiamme? Il barone ha dato fuoco alle stalle. Ma sono pazzi? Ma che hanno fatto? Ma sono scemi, ma sono scemi. Qui il barone ci nasconde qualcosa, Il barone secondo me qua nasconde qualcosa di troppo. Mannaggia a lui, ma che fa?
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Salva l'uomo e i cavalli intrappolati nella stalla. Va bene, lo facciamo, lo facciamo. Che cazzo fa questo? Perché il barone maledetto? Aspetta, aspetta, salve l'uomo. Eccoli. E come faccio? Come faccio? Serve una chiave, dannazione, non serve. Probabilmente bloccata dall'altro lato. Mi serve un altro ingresso. Mannaggia, mannaggia, mannaggia. Ok, dai, di qua l'altra entrata. Eccola, 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 eccola. L'abbiamo trovata, l'abbiamo trovata. Porca miseria. Ma sta pieno. Apri la porta principale. Eccola. Eccola, eccola, eccola. Ok, ce l'abbiamo fatta. Però sono rincoglioniti però, dai. Ma il barone è stato, quindi. Secondo me è ubriaco.
Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Lo sapevo che non ce la raccontava giusta.
You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ma stai fermo, ma stai fermo.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Come on, come closer.
Oh! Oh la miseria! Bastardo! 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 Faccio vedere, io ti faccio vedere. Altro che picchiare moglie e figlia fino a farli perdere il figlio, la bimba, quello che era. Bastardone. Altro che... Questo ti meriti, anche peggio.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife.
Non ti preoccupare, adesso è anche peggio.
What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I... It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were
c'ha
leaving.
ragione.
I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
What happened next?
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere.
Ed è lì che ha perso il bambino.
I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Non è vero.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Cerca di riprenderti.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive.
Esatto.
And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Non ti occorrono dettagli, ma non voglio che tu sappia
There's a
niente.
bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort
E
of
meno male che abbiamo detto non gli interessano i
guardian
dettagli.
spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If
Non
it
ti
turns
prometto
out we
nulla.
can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Mannaggia, oh. Cioè, io lo sapevo, io avevo già un presentimento negli scorsi gameplay quando l'abbiamo incontrato. Questo non me la racconta giusta, non me la racconta giusta, non me la racconta giusta e avevamo ragione.
A bit further. Follow me. Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Eccolo.
Look!
Che schifo. È bruttissimo, Dio mio.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets very restless?
Dai, non voglio scoprirlo,
It'll
dai.
bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Vedi? Forse avremmo dovuto ucciderlo, avremmo fatto prima. Mannaggi. Quanto è brutto. Per la miseria. È veramente bruttissimo, eh. È veramente bruttissimo. Dai, barone, sbrigati. Dai, figlio mio. Dai, dai, dai.
Bloody not now, Geralt. Let's do what we must.
Spectres. Watching the scent attracted them.
Con calma, con calma, con calma, con calma, con calma. Non c'è bisogno di essere così agitati. Stiamo tranquilli. Con calma, tranquilli, non è successo niente. Ok? Oh. Quanti siete? Quanti siete? Dovete dirmelo però. Quanti siete? E potete uscire così. Usa il segno Axi, vai.
Quiet now.
Hanno chiuso il cancello?
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Ok, e quindi evoca il Lubberkin dove è sepolto il botchling. Ah, mi devo avvicinare, ok. Siedi, aspetta.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Ok, seguiamo il Lubberkin, vai. Dove saranno mai moglie e figlie? Secondo me non sono molto lontani. No, non sono molto lontane.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
Ok, allora dobbiamo guardare qui. Un ferro di cavallo, dubito che dei produttori di pesce possano permettersi un cavallo.
A bracelet.
Un braccialetto, una di loro deve averlo perso. Qua ci freghiamo tutto quanto. Qua cosa c'è? Sempre i ferri di cavallo.
Clothing.
Abiti.
They change in here.
Si cambiano
Both
qua
were
dentro,
here,
erano entrambe
going the
qui,
right way.
è la direzione giusta. Segui il Lubberkin, vai.
Wants to show me something more.
Vuole mostrarmi qualcos'altro. Ah, allora non sono qui.
Not good.
Aia, 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 aia. Con calma.
Still worth a closer look. Should examine that horse carcass.
Ancora? Attenzione. Schivata perfetta. Allontanati, 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 allontanati. Allontanati, allontanati, allontanati. Quanti sono? Ma quanti siete? Ancora? Quanti ve ne siete? Esamina il cavallo morto. Ok, vai, esamina.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Povero cavallo.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Speriamo proprio di sì.
Trail goes on.
Fammi prendere tutto, aspetta. Fammi prendere tutto. Mi facci prendere tutto, signor Lubberkin. Ok. Vai, ti seguo. Ci sono. Sono arrivati, eh? Ok, siamo arrivati.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
E ci devo entrare? Ci devo entrare.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
For like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them.
But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Ma no, sembra una... No. Parlami di quei segni, dai.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Bene,
Thanks for your
sappiamo
help.
abbastanza.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't
Certo,
she?
certo.
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Bene, bene, bene. Ora sappiamo, abbiamo praticamente delle tracce. Cercare Tamara, la figlia del barone, a Oxenfurt e poi tornare anche dal barone e parlare della sua famiglia. Dire che abbiamo scoperto quello che è successo, dove è finita Tamara, dove è finita Anna e se riusciremo a salvarle poi, non lo so, a salvarle entrambe ovviamente, ma lo scopriremo poi nel prossimo episodio, quindi vi do appuntamento a domenica prossima per un altro video su The Witcher 3 e quindi noi ci vediamo lì. Ciao ciao ragazzi.